इस साइकोपैथ ने किसी का कत्ल नहीं किया है, लेकिन उसका अपराध किसी हैवान से कम नहीं है। वो जिस तरह इस इंटरव्यू में बहुत ही सहजता से और शांति से अपनी सौतेली बेटी का यौन शोषण का डिटेल्स बता रहा है, वो सच में रोंगटे खड़े कर देने वाली है।
She is gonna be the perfect mate. And I told myself that. And I didn't molest her then.
The perfect mate.
The perfect
So you were...
mate. I was grooming her to fit me. Then when I molested her at 18 months old. And I thought to myself, I said, well, this is going to be easy. This is going to be easy. I'm going to have my own child, my own stepdaughter, which is really not blood related to me. And I'm telling myself these things, it's not blood related to me. When she grows up to be 14, 15 years old, I will have the perfect sexual mate for sexual purposes. Anything else didn't matter. It was sex. That was it. I didn't care about, really, honestly, I didn't love the child. I wanted the child for my own purposes, you know, and treating them like a person, but they were just objects. The best way to fool people is to help them, is to ask what they want, ask what they need. Do they need any help doing anything? Do they need any money, or do they need their car fixed? Do they need the grass cut? Do they need their children looked out for? Do they need anything to get them to think that I am a decent person and want to help? Trust me, I will help. And yeah, that was manipulation all the way.
पर्सनली मुझे इनफेमस मैंसन मर्डर्स की 19 साल की सूजन एटकिंस सबसे खतरनाक इंसानों में से एक लगती है। ब्रेन वॉश्ड हो या ना हो, सूजन की आवाज और उसकी बात करने की अंदाज खौफनाक है। कैसे कोई सबसे भयानक तरीके से मासूमों के कत्ल करके ऐसे बात कर सकता है। चार्ल्स मैंसन ने अपने फॉलोअर्स को ये यकीन दिलाया था कि वो जीसस क्राइस्ट का पुनर्जन्म है या अवतार है, और सूजन इस बात पर इतना विश्वास करती थी कि वो 8 अगस्त 1976 को चार्ल्स के दूसरे फॉलोअर्स लिंडा और पैट्रिशिया के साथ अमेरिका का सबसे भयानक हत्याकांड को अंजाम देती है। चार्ल्स ने उन्हें निर्देश दिया था कि जितना हो सके उतनी बर्बरता से इन कत्लों को अंजाम देने को, और सूजन ने ऐसा ही किया। उनके विक्टिम्स ने इनका कुछ नहीं बिगाड़ा था, वो इन्हें जानते तक नहीं थे। खासकर अमेरिकन एक्ट्रेस शैरन टेट, जो कत्ल के समय 8.5 महीने की प्रेग्नेंट थी और सूजन से मिन्नतें कर रही थी कि मुझे मेरे बच्चे को पैदा करने दो, भले ही मुझे मार दो। लेकिन सूजन ने 16 बार शैरन पर चाकू घोंपा। सूजन चाकू घोंपते हुए शैरन को कहती है कि मुझे तुम पर कोई दया नहीं आएगा।
What happened that night you all went to Sharon Tate's house? What really happened?
Well, I remember getting in the car with Tex and Tex Watson and my other 2 co-defendants. And we drove to the house with instructions to kill everyone in the house.
From Charlie?
Yeah. And not just that, but that we were instructed to go all the way down every house, hit every house on the
street?
On the street, yes.
And kill all the people in those houses? Kill all the people in all those houses. And we went into the house, and I remember that as we went in, a car came up to the driveway, and I remember Tex getting out, and without saying anything, there were gunfire shot. I was in the bushes, and that's when the young boy Stephen Parent was killed.
He was killed
in the car outside.
Right. The people in the house were all brought into the living room and tied up, and I remember that Wojtek Bakowski, I believe is his name, I had tied his hands with a towel and then was instructed to kill him. And I raised the knife that I had in my hand, and I couldn't put the knife down. I couldn't bring it down. It was just as though there was a force there that held my wrist, and I couldn't move.
And as he saw that I couldn't move, then he very easily undid the ties, the towel that I had tied his wrist with, and he and I began to fight. And I remember I was screaming for help, and he was screaming for help, and then Tex came and helped me, and I was left to sit and watch Sharon Tate. And about that time, all I can remember seeing people just scattering in different places and running in different places, and I was left sitting with Sharon Tate, and she was talking to me, and I remember that I had absolutely, I felt nothing. I felt absolutely nothing for her as she begged for her life and for the life of her baby.
In this room were all the survivors of those victims, of yours and the others, their families and their friends. What would you say to them?
Say what I would have to say to them. I just love them. I feel for them. I feel their pain. I feel their sorrows and their loss. And I didn't feel that years ago. I didn't feel anything for them.